name's Leonie and I'm from Amazelab, and I'm here to show you all today how to make your very own wind turbine. Now this is a really fun and creative activity where you can get super creative by decorating your wind turbine, but it has got a very important message. There is a fact sheet to accompany this video, so hopefully at the end, when you've all made your very own wind turbines, you can complete a full scientific investigation deciding what size of wind turbine you would think is best. Does it matter what size the blades are? How many rotations can you get it to turn in a minute? And I'd also like you all to think, how can we make our cities green in the future? What can you do? What inventions maybe could you come up with? What ideas do you have for powering our cities in the future? So let's have a look at how we're all going to make our very own wind turbine today. So for this follow along activity, you can pause the video at any time. So I will show you how to make your very own wind turbines, but do make sure that you pause the video and you're following along with the fact sheet so you can give it lots of time to carry out your very own investigation. So you are going to need a hairdryer, and that is going to act our wind, or you would be able to blow your own wind turbines. You're also going to need some scissors, some straws. I've got paper straws here, some drawing pins. Obviously do make sure that you're super careful with the scissors and the drawing pins and that you've got adult permission. You're also going to need some paper, some blue tack, and to get super creative, lots of nice different coloured felt tips. So this is what you're going to do. Now you are going to need to make two different wind turbines with different lengths of blade. Now you can use paper or card, but you need to produce a square from the card. So you need to take your paper, you need to fold it over to make a square, and then cut this little bit off here. So you will then be left with something that looks a little bit like this. Now I'd like you to make these of two differing sizes, so a smaller one and a big one, so that you can complete your investigation by following along with the fact sheet into whether you think different size wind turbines make a difference. So you're going to need a large and a small, but they can be any size that you decide on. You're then going to get really creative. And onto your sheet of paper, I would like you to decorate it. And you can decorate it in any colours or patterns that you like. So you can start to draw on different colours, different patterns, or any messages linking to climate change, and you can pop those onto there till eventually you are left with a sheet of paper that looks a little bit of something like this. Now from there, you need to fold your paper. So you need to fold it corner to corner, like so, that way. And you then need to fold it corner to corner, like so, that way. So you've got 4 creases on your paper running across here and running down here. Like I say, you can spend a very long time on this investigation, so do make sure that you pause this video to give yourself plenty of time to complete each of the tasks. You're then going to really carefully use your scissors. And do make sure that you don't cut all the way through. We're going to cut up our crease lines with our scissors, but we're only going to cut to about 3/4 of the way along. So you need to take your scissors and you need to start to cut, but only to about 3/4 of the way along to the middle. Can we see that? So we're going to cut, I'd say, to 3/4 of the way on your wind turbine, like so. Now here is where you need to make sure that you have got a drawing pin ready. You are then going to take the corner, so one of these like this, and you are going to fold them like so into the middle. So you're going to take your corners and you're going to fold it into the middle. You're then going to take your drawing pin and secure all of those corners together by pushing the drawing pin through the middle. So you should then have something that looks like that. So again, please be super careful with the scissors and the drawing pins, but you will then be left with a start of your wind turbine that looks like that. You're then going to need your straw, and underneath your straw I would like you to take a piece of blue tack. So that wants to be on the opposite side of your straw, like so. You're then going to take your wind turbine that you have folded together and your drawing pin, and again really carefully, with adult permission because it has got a short pointy edge, you're going to pierce the drawing pin through your straw, but don't worry, the end won't come out because your blue tack is there. So you should then have a wind turbine that looks like that. How fantastic is that? But don't forget, you will have ones of different sizes. So like mine, you will have a big one and you will have a small one. Like I say, do make sure you pause the video, you take your time to complete these tasks, and do enjoy getting creative decorating your wind turbines as well. On the fact sheet there is also some information about how to complete a table and an investigation. So you might want to look at how easily does my wind turbine turn. You might want to investigate how fast does it turn, how many rotations does it do in a set amount of time. You might want to investigate how noisy is it, does it pollute, does it produce any noise pollution. So you can test all of that, again, by very carefully using your hairdryer. And by switching on your hairdryer and watching your wind turbine spin round. I hope that everybody thoroughly enjoys making and creating your very own wind turbines and carrying out your very own scientific investigation. Do let us know what your findings are, and do make sure that you take this information to help design your very own city of the future. What green energy do you think you would use? Perhaps you can come up with something that we've not even thought of yet. Hope everybody has an absolutely brilliant time and really does enjoy their investigations. Thank you everybody, bye!